Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Mass Effect 2 here on the Game Professor channel. Let you see my beautiful shepherd face. Last time we finished up a little side quest dealing with infected mechs from a Han Kedar facility. We finished that up. We got to start from that. A couple episodes ago, starting with some Eclipse mercs, but today, or this time I should say, since that episode was just earlier today, we are going to go and, well, you know what? I think we are... No, we're going to go to Omega and kind of finish up some loose ends there. And then we are going to go to the Citadel, finish up some loose ends there. And then at that point, we'll be able to continue on. I'm very quickly just going to get these unexplored guys that we have. Because they're in a system with a mass relay, generally they're not going to be glitched, but I just want to make sure we have them marked so we have the 100% there, because that always bugs me. But let's not go to the Omega 4 relay, we can go to Omega. That would have been bad. That would have been very bad. But I think that we have some potential. I think we have some intel we can give Aria. I think that we technically might get a little task from her as well. I feel like there's one other thing we might be able to do. Basically, just like I said last time, I'm trying to find little ways that I can increase my Paragon just enough that I can regain Miranda's loyalty. That is critical in my book. So many people, like, their reason for maintaining the loyalty of a character in this sort of context would be, oh, I need to make sure that I can romance them. Obviously, I can't romance Miranda, since I am femshep, and she is only romanceable for broshep. But as my first mate, effectively, I want to make sure she's loyal to me. I've actually never romanced her in a playthrough. I was very close to romancing her once.
Anybody here seen my cat?
Did she just say, anyone here see my kid? Oh dear.
One night with Aria. That's all.
Okay.
What?
Do you know Ish? Ooh.
Do you know a Solarian named Ish?
I know of him.
Just wondered if you'd heard of him. Thanks.
Good night.
Okay. Let's see if Grizz has anything.
Aria has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
Sure, what's the job?
That depends on what Aria has in mind.
Aria's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A
Ooh.
Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
Why kill him?
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut.
Ooh.
Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Ah! Alright.
What's Aria's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Aria.
Okay, why ask me?
Why come to me? Aria's usual muscle not up for the job?
Because Aria said so. What other reason do you need?
The real reason would be nice.
People like Aria don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Aria's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
Alright, I'll do it.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your due.
Alright.
I'll be back when the job's done.
Good luck.
Alright, so there's that. And, I mean, this isn't a difficult side quest by any means. I thought there was a way for me to get down. Oh, there it is. That's where it is. Talk to Helena Blake. We'll be able to find Patriarch fairly easily. He's rather verbose, which is kind of implied by what Grizz said. Ooh, I haven't dealt with him yet in this playthrough. That's right. I thought we hadn't yet. No, I don't need to watch a dancer. Thank you. Let me just double check that he's not over here somewhere. No. Alright, we'll deal with Forvin on our way back up. That goes to the markets, I believe. This is where Patriarch is.
Send Batarians. Buyer is a human. You can't use Batarians to shake more money out of humans. Too much bad blood. Someone always gets gutted. Send one of your Solarians instead. It's safer. No.
Alright.
You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know.
Pretty conniving.
I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
Tell me about your name.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Aria's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Alright.
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did.
Really?
She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
Why?
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
It's actually quite ingenious when you think about it. It's one of the reasons I like Aria so much as a character. Obviously, she's purely self-serving to her core, but she understands those little nuances of dealing with people and interpersonal relationships in a way that is frankly terrifying. You got any enemies?
Rumor has it some people want you dead. Know anything about that?
Oh, I can think of a few. I know things. Old secrets, old grudges. Few floors you can dig up to find bodies underneath. Someone who wanted to weaken Aria might come after me. They do it to get to her, you see. Not for me. I don't matter enough anymore to have enemies of my own.
Okay. Got any war stories?
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
Okay. Well, you gotta get out of here.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Aria wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. Or perhaps Aria's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Let us be your muscle.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Now it's just Aria's trophy.
Well, you could be my Trent, fighting for my honor.
Exactly.
If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
I kind of wish that I had Grunt with me now. I don't remember if he has any actual unique dialogue for it, but let's see. So we have to find the thugs. I believe they're going to be up this way, and then we'll deal with Corbin after all this. I think they're up this way. That's $1 million question.
The Destiny Ascension has completed
Trying to
its
find the
colony
thugs
victory
is
cruise.
the key at
Council
this
votes for
point.
Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts.
Luckily, they should be fairly identifiable. Maybe they were down the other stairwell. Well, okay, we'll deal with Corbin now at this
Memorial Plaza on
point.
Elysium was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders.
Or, no. That doesn't make sense for me to deal with Corbin at this point. I'm literally in the middle of a task. So, that would be dumb. They're probably going to be right behind this door. There they are, yep.
Out of our way, human.
You looking for someone?
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
I'm here to stop you.
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Grant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
And, yeah. Don't actually have to do the fighting. So that's kind of nice. Alright. Now we can tell Patriarch. Then we'll deal with Corbin, and then we'll go back to Aria.
Don't send the carrot. You killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed.
Exactly.
Thanks to you, Aria may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
I was glad to help.
First time. I like that name. By the way, be careful with Aria. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Yep. Yeah. Alright, so we have to go talk to Grizz now. But first, we will take care of this. Hopefully, I should be able to get some Paragon points from this. At least it's logical. It's like, okay, I just dealt with Patriarch. Let's get a drink. And we are poisoned. Hey, buddy.
Shepard, are you all right?
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Afterlife hates humans?
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
Alright. Thanks for the advice.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
It's odd. That was an instance where it's like, do I need to make the comment about being poisoned? Not really, in my opinion. It's not that pertinent enough. But we'll quickly deal with him again. I should be able to, I think, rally the crowd in this case for Paragon points.
Do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
Yeah, how about not?
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the fortune.
Huh. Well,
Not taking any chances.
I understand that. Alright.
Bastard.
Yeah. Unexpected, to say the least.
Alliance military officials
I
are
never
having
go
difficulty meeting high
about that,
recruits.
the Paragon route. I always go the Renegade route, so...
An initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed
I was expecting more of a large group reaction.
Aria wants to speak with you, human. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Alright, alright.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
He's stronger than you knew.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then. It's not what I asked, but you got the job done.
I don't know if I can get anything
You've
else
done a
from
lot
her.
for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
Much appreciated.
Can use any help we can get.
Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Tell me more about you and Patriarch.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated.
Okay.
When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
You weren't enemies?
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Ah, okay. I'm not gonna say that's playing dirty, but it's... somehow that seems like it tracks for Aria.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. but of course I won.
Why call him Patriarch?
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
Okay. Why keep him alive?
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Okay.
Interesting. But let's move on.
Do you need something else?
I think that's it for now.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
You should find a nice young man to keep you warm in the meantime. You look like you need to loosen up a little.
No thanks. A nice young man isn't exactly this shepherd's type. This shepherd's type is Liara. But let's see here. I want to get both packages for Ish before I do anything. I feel like I can use it against him in some other way other than just giving the intel to Aria. So let's go to the Citadel then, and we will get the other package for Ish, and probably just go and do a couple of little things before we actually do Thane's side quest, because that is a Thane's side quest. Why do I keep calling them side quests? Loyalty missions. They're not side quests. It's because I'm in the midst of side quests right now. And that is I'll actually just make the point. That is a very important distinction for me. Even though technically speaking, loyalty missions are not required, they effectively are side quests. They are not part of the main narrative of the game. For me, they are an intrinsic part of character development for Shepard themselves. Because whether or not Shepard does something, like goes through the process of learning those things about their crew,
no messages for you, Commander,
is a huge indication of whether or not, or not whether or not, but what kind of person Shepard is, just in general. So, whoops. There we go. Let's see. And increase biotic damage. Get our Medigel capacity up some more. I don't need that for this playthrough. Let's do that. I'm not gonna get the missile launcher. I don't like the missile launcher. I really don't. Let me take a look, though. Let's look at my Paragon. Let's see if it's high enough to get Miranda's loyalty back, actually. Let's just see. I don't remember what it needs to be at. It probably needs to be at like 95% or something like that, which is definitely still a ways off. But the one saving grace is that there is still a way to keep her alive, even if we don't get her loyalty. I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain it's still possible to keep her alive. But I really would like that loyalty.
I have work to do, Commander. Go chat with your friend Jack if you want small talk.
Damn it.
Miranda, I'd like to talk about this.
I'd rather we didn't.
Ugh. Maybe Jack was the easier one to regain the loyalty for. Dang it! This makes me upset. Oh man. There is always a way to get the loyalty back. It's usually a lower threshold on the Paragon or Renegade compared to the initial prevent the loss of loyalty, but still, it is a thing. Alright. And yeah, this episode's going to go a little bit long today, just because I want to make sure that we actually get some stuff done on the Citadel as well. So, we are going to make sure that we take the time to do that. And I will bring Thane with me at this point. We won't get started right away. But it is good to have your crewmates for the loyalty missions with you whenever you're on a planet or station for that. Even if you're doing other things there. It's why for Tachanka, it doesn't matter which loyalty mission I'm doing, it's always Morden and Grunt for me. So we have... I don't remember if I already have the forged IDs or not. I think I do. I think that I got them with Garrus's loyalty mission. So I can go take care of the forged IDs. And we'll do Miranda. I feel like it'll be good for me to have Overload. Lots of stuff for our wonderful friend here. So, weapon damage or health. I'm gonna do his weapon damage. Then, yeah, I know I'm gonna want the shredder ammo. I know that. That's something that I do know.
According to CSEC reports, Harkin was taken into custody, and charges are pending.
Okay.
Also, according to CSEC, Adrel recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Marvelous. But first, just gonna go in, and I believe there are some Asari around.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
It's fine. It's fine.
Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
I'll deal with it. So there's a pair of Asari over here. Or not. Do I... Let me see here. Find someone who might make use of a forged ID. Where is the Marib's shop on the Citadel? Well, let's go to the Dark Star first, actually. That actually sounds like a marvelous idea to me, because I can figure out what's going on with the fish. I went the wrong way. Rawr. Well, fine. I believe Marib's shop is this one over here, though. There's Marib's shop. Datapad. Subject, Antopictal. Antopictal is a member of the criminal organization headed up by Aria Talok, often considered the Pirate Queen of Omega. While Aria's gang is mostly airtight, Anto has an eye toward the outside world. Whether this is an exploitable hole, we are not sure. This is Aria Talok, after all.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
That it is. Alright. Let's go up to the Dark Star first, though. Huh. How do I get those Asari to appear? I'm not sure. Because the Forged ID, it's for a pair of Asari who are not being allowed to leave for security purposes, because they might be Geth. So, yeah, just kind of stupid, overzealous security moment.
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun.
Oh boy. Oh? Have we? We already talked to you, right? We already did? We already dealt with you? Why are you still here? I don't like you being there. Go away. Where's the Dark Star? Where's the entrance to the Dark Star? Come on. There it is. Wow. I am struggling today, everybody. Had a day full of adulting before I could start recording. And man.
Anyway, I wasn't sorry to hear they never reopened after the Geth attack.
Yeah. Cora's Den was pretty bad. Let's see. There should be a gardener somewhere that I can talk to about the fish, because I still need to find out about the fish, I'm pretty sure, too. Yeah, Kugan Sushi. Ask about fish. It's down at the market? I thought he was up here. Oh, there he is. There he is. Presidium Groundskeeper.
Something I can do for you?
Are there fish on the Presidium?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonesi's gift shop.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask about it being what we drink, because...
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the DeMaio flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
Very cool. I like that. I like the groundskeeper. But those sorts of... I mean, the purification processes
for 10
for
credits,
water... It... Like... We already do all sorts of purification processes on water supplies. It's part of what makes large cities possible. But let's go talk to these guys. Let Kargesh know there are no fish in the Presidium. Will you let me talk to him? Apparently not. Really? Alright. Did I have to do more? Okay. It's not going to let me talk to him. Let's see if I get a fish. I already bought the fish, so... Well, I guess we're going to end the episode here, everyone, then, and we're going to hopefully be able to talk to Kargesh next time. But thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. And until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.